going to start on the floor today. On your bottoms, legs out in front. Inhale, take the arms up. Take them down about halfway, bring them in front. Exhale, bring the arms back and bring them up. Down to the shoulder height, back in front. Do that 2 more times. Out to lift. Lower down and close. I'm going to do just one more. Open. Keep the hands in the air this time. Grip the fingers together and just reach right up towards the ceiling. Let me just turn that a second. So really reach up towards the ceiling and then just add a little bend over to your right hand side. Only a little one. And then back to the center and go to the left. And bring it back to the center one more time. And just take both hands behind, place them on the floor. Turn your fingertips so they face away from the body. Bring the hands quite close together. Squeeze your shoulder blades and push your chest forward. Lift your chin and hopefully you feel a little bit of an opening across the front of the body. And feel those shoulders squeezing together. Just hold it there for a moment. And then relax, bring it in. Again, just lift up nice and tall through the chest. Place the right hand down on the floor, bring the left arm over, take it as far as you feel comfortable, and if you need to, you can slide the right hand away from the body, just to increase that stretch a tiny bit. And then we'll take it to the other side. Left hand down, right hand up and over. Slide away if you need to. And just relax. It's quiet tonight, isn't it? Where is everyone? Last night as well, it's like they don't want to see me anymore. Then bring it back to the center. We're going to start off nice and easy. Just bring your right leg in, cross it over, so the ankle sits just above your left knee. And then from here, all I want you to do is just put a little bit of weight on that right knee, just to push it down. Or you can use your hand and press it down a little bit more, opening up for all those little tight areas around the hips. Then bring that leg into the center. Bring the foot in nice and close. Just hug the knee in to the chest. Lift up through the chest. Bring the heel as close to the bum as you can. Just hold it there for a moment. Sit as tall as you possibly can. And then I'm going to take that knee out to the side. Take it back as far as you feel comfortable. You might not be able to go too far. So the knee is out to the side, but your left leg is still nice and straight. My right leg is bent to 90 degrees, so my foot is behind me, but my knee is out to the right. Some of you might find that really painful. Some of you might not be able to get the knee all the way down to the floor. Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. Then just roll out. Bring it back to the front. I'm going to switch. Bring your left leg over. Place it on top of that right thigh. And just push down with the hand on the top. nice and close to the bum. Tuck the leg in, sit up tall. Take that leg out to the side if you can. So just slide the foot behind, knee out to the side. This is like the how you, when you were younger, if you couldn't do the splits, you had to jump into this position instead, just to pretend, didn't you? Like in the middle of your dance moves. Amanda and Chris still do this when they come for PT now. They're always having a dance off. I don't know why they're both crap. Amanda, did you just go like that to me? Rude. Bring the feet together in the front. Knees drop down. And just lift again. One more time. So keeping this left heel tucked in, just put the right foot out in front of you like so. Then you have a couple of options. Option number one is to take hold of the foot with both hands, try and link the fingers, and just bring your leg up to about 90 degrees. That might be more than enough, but if you're feeling good, you can try and straighten that leg out. Lift it higher to make it more challenging. Feel the intensity of the stretch, lift a little bit more, but try not to slouch too much. So we still sit up nice and tall. Bringing that leg down, we're still going to use that leg. Just bring your left leg back out in front. I'm going to try and cradle that right leg. So if you can get it right into your elbow, that right leg, sorry, that would be perfect. But if you can't, don't worry, just use both hands to bring it in as close to the chest as you can and across the body. You can get it right in, give it a good cuddle. Lift the knee high. Bring the shin close to the chest, and you'll get that stretch all through the outside of those buttocks, possibly in the thigh. Then relax, take that one down, cross it. Oh, actually, we're going to cross it, aren't we? This time the left leg comes in. Grab it with your hands, choose your position, whether that's just at 90 degrees, or if you're going to straighten that leg out and take it right up. Straighten the opposite leg out in front, and then again we're going to try and cradle that leg across the body. ourselves all the way down for a few moments. Legs out nice and straight. Reach up with the hands and take them above the head. Keep the palms facing towards each other. Then bend your legs so your feet are nice and flat on the floor. What we're going to do is a little glute bridge, nice and controlled. Start to lift your bum up, away from the floor, pushing those hips up towards the ceiling, rolling through that spine, and then bring it slowly back down, doing the same thing. We roll through the spine, so the bum, the tailbone is the very last bit to come back down to the floor from the side. So just tuck the pelvis, start to roll up, one little bit at a time through the spine. This time, just bring both knees into your chest. Just get that little stretch. Bring the legs to 90 degrees. Drop both of them down to your left hand side, but keep your shoulders on the floor. Just feel that little twist through the center of your body. Not a crazy stretch, just a little one. We'll bring it back to the center, and we'll go across to the opposite side. Do the same thing, just drop the knees to the floor, legs stay at 90 degrees, shoulders stay down. Yourself over onto your fronts. We're going to sit back into that child's pose. Relax. Bring your chest and hips forward, drop them down to the floor. Just give the front of those bodies a nice little opening. Lift through the chin, relax the shoulders a little bit away from the ears. Come up to your hands and knees, so you're on all fours, bitches, and then from here we're going to arch up through the spine, dip the chin into the chest, pull the belly button, lifting that up to the ceiling, and then reverse, and then lift the chin and drop the belly. A few of those. onto those heels for a moment. Give the shoulders a little roll. Whilst we're sat here, I'm just going to drop our head from side to side. Really try and feel a big opening down the side of those necks. So as you drop the head, pull the shoulder in the opposite direction, down towards the floor. So I drop my head to the left, I pull my right shoulder down. I drop my head to the right, I pull my left shoulder down. One more on each side. And then we're going to come up onto the knees and step our right leg forward into that hip flexor. Lift through the chest and just drop in. So don't worry about going too far forward with the foot. Just let that knee come forward. Push through those hips. Open up through the hip flexor. Get some mobility into your ankle. Then we're going to lift up with both arms, head towards the ceiling. Bring the hands down, place them on the front of the thigh, and just drop in an inch or so deeper if you can. Peaky went about 5 inches deeper then, so she obviously wasn't doing it enough. Have a word, Valda. Then bring it back, and we're going to switch. She was skiving, I think. Switch, opposite leg, drop into that stretch. And then when you're feeling comfortable, reach for the stars. It's quiet when we ain't got none of the gobby ones here, innit? Like Sue and Kelly. Drop the hands down and just drop in a little bit more if we can. There she goes, about another 5 or 6 inches. Sit back into that child's pose one more time. And then from this child's pose, when I say, you're going to tuck your toes underneath. And what you're going to do is lift your bottom in the air. So we come up into the downward dog position. Ready? Tuck those toes underneath. Hands stay flat, just lift your ass, push your chest through, downward doggy style. Bend the knees, but don't bring them down to the floor. You can either walk the hands back or you can walk the feet forward. We're going to come up into a standing position. Give the legs a little shake, like just on the far, and you're trying to waft it out your trousers. That's it. And then from here, just bring the right leg up. Heel towards your bum. Nice simple front of thigh stretch. We take that one down and we're going to switch. Other leg comes up. down. Take those feet nice and wide. Feet facing forward. Feet at least double the width of your hips. No, keep going. That's not double, keep going. Then just fold forward. Let your head come down towards the floor. Drop the hands down as well if you wish. Just relax. Relax, Amanda. Slowly come up a little bit. This time what we're going to do, as we come forward, we're going to come across to our right side. So use both hands to pull yourself into that right leg and just hold it there for a moment. So it should increase the intensity of the stretch for at the back of that right thigh. Slowly lift. Then we're going to come on down to the left. That wasn't a lift, was it, Valda? You just walked across the floor. Yeah, I've seen that. Thank you very much. Lazy ass. Too many chocolate twirls, orange twirls. Bring it in all the way up. A little bit of balance. We're going to do the tree. You can either bring your foot here, or you can take it above the knee. So it's above or below the knee. Place the foot on the inner part of the thigh and just hold. Harder when you've got leggings on because your feet want to slip, don't they? Next week we should all just do it in our pants. That's what I think anyway. Take it down. We're going to switch. Other leg comes up. If you're on your mat, come towards the front of your mat. We're going to step back with your right leg and then turn your right foot out to the right hand side. And I'm going to straighten that leg and I'm going to bend my front leg. So this is my position. My right leg has the foot turned out to the side and it's straight, and my left leg is bent at the front. I'm going to bring both arms up, level with my ears, and I'm just going to lean down, back slightly and drop into that stretch as much as I can. Then come on up, straighten the front leg and fold forward towards the toes of that front leg. So now both legs are straight. That right foot is still turned out to the right. Left foot is still facing towards me. Now with that left foot down in front. If you can, place your left hand on the floor and take your right hand up towards the ceiling. If you can't do that, that's fine. Just stay where you were. But if you're feeling good, hand closest to the front foot, reach up, add that little twist. Slowly bring that top hand down if you have it in the air. Bend the knee if you need to come out of the position. Walk the feet in or slide them in. Shake it out and get ready to do the other side. Left leg goes back. Turn the left foot out to the left. Drop your weight forward into your front knee, so that front knee is now bent. Both hands go up. Drop a little bit more, just add a tiny lean backwards. Then start to lift, straighten that front leg, and then fold forward. Down that. Now again, you can stay in this forward folded position, or you can take your right hand down to the floor and your left hand up to the ceiling, and add in just a little bit of rotation. Slowly bring that top hand down, bend the knee at the front if you need to come on out, slide, and just give it a little bit of a shake. Roll your shoulders, give the body just a tiny little bit of a twist. Now we're going to come back down to the floor, but this time we need to find a little bit of space near a wall if possible, because what we're going to do is this. Let me just show you first. Come reasonably close to the wall, both legs up. I'm going to cross one leg over onto my thigh, and I'm going to slide that other leg down the wall so it increases the stretch. The closer your bum is to the wall, the more intense that stretch is. So your bum is probably about 8 to 10 inches away from the wall. Put both legs in the air for now. Cross your right leg over onto your left knee, and then just slide your left foot down the wall so it pushes that right thigh in towards your chest. Keep the bum pulled down towards the floor and really feel that stretch, probably in your buttocks predominantly. If you want to increase, you can push that right knee out as well with the hand. Try and get a bit more of an opening into those inner thighs. If you still want to increase the stretch, slide your bum a little bit closer to the wall. Take it down, slide the leg out, take them both up the wall again, and we're going to switch. We cross our left leg over onto the right, and then just start to slide your right foot down the wall, and then you'll find out if one side is tighter than the other, because this will either be easier than the other side, or it will be harder than the other side, or it might be exactly the same. Again, if you want to increase, you can either push the knee out with the hand, or you can slide your bum a little bit closer to the wall. first one, what we're going to do is we're going to come right up with our bums to the wall. So I sit sideways to the wall, and then I just slide my legs. So my bum is now touching the wall, both legs are straight up. And from here, just let both legs, with the weight of the feet, drop out to the side as far as you feel comfortable, and just sit and hold this stretch. Hold it there. Opens up those inner thighs, also works those muscles in those inner thighs. If you want to add a little bit of upper body, you can take the arms above the head at the same time, palms facing inwards, and just try and let all of the arm relax into the floor as much as you can. Just a few more seconds, we'll hold this stretch, and then we will come away from the wall. We'll find a nice, comfortable spot, and we will relax. So when you're ready, just bring the legs together in the center. You might think that's a bit painful. Then just come away from the wall. Go and find yourself a nice quiet spot. You can grab your pillows and your blankets, put your jumpers on. I'm going to start bringing the blanket out here for when we do the next phase. So when you're ready, either take a seat, lie yourself down, whichever is more comfortable for you. Close your eyes if you wish. And literally just do everything you can to clear your mind as much as possible. And just focus on your breathing. So feel the air coming into the body and out of the body, and try not to think about anything else. Just feel how much the body lifts and expands and then deflates as you exhale. And just really focus on that and nothing else. And clear your mind. life back into those bodies. Give the shoulders a little roll. And a tiny twist if you need to. Now, my friends, is phase 8 done? What?